Hello Virgo, and welcome to TenPaths Tarot. My name is Everett and I'm really glad you could be here today. Today we have a beautiful message for you from Spirit. I first asked for an oracle card, and the card that Spirit gave us is the Shaman. The Shaman. And this is an individual who gives all of himself to his people. He's a great healer. At the same time, he's balanced. He can speak words of wisdom. He can't make people respect those words. He can offer advice. He can try to make people feel better, to do better. But ultimately, they have independent will. And he is okay with that. He realizes he's a man. There's only so much he can do. He can call on the Great Spirit to help him and help his people. But he himself can only do so much. He is indeed wise. And so I'm getting the impression that that is something that you are wanting. You want to help others, but you don't know how. Or you see so much suffering in the world and you're wondering, how do I fix it? And we start out with the King of Mirrors, or in another deck, this would be the King of Cups. So this is a person in control of their emotions. In fact, he leads the horse. The horse is a very skittish animal. It gets afraid easily. It loses control of its emotions, but he is not riding that horse. He is leading it. He is keeping it calm. He has decided to put down his sword. He puts it into the stone. Another generation can use it if they want to, but he is done with these distracting thoughts. He is done with these distracting thoughts, which are represented by the scrolls. So, and if you look at those scrolls, they have nothing written on them. They were nothing to worry about to begin with. So he is clearing his mind and looking for a better way. He really wants connection with the world. He wants to be this being that has transformed into something beautiful. He wants the whole world to transform into something beautiful. That is the goal. But when going for that, this person feels frustrated, or that they're not enough, that their wings are too small to do much good. It all seems overwhelming. Another five of stones. So now we have 2 5s. Well, let's continue, and at the end, I'll look up the meaning of 55, or if we have more 5s, 555, angel number. So the next card is the Devil. No, it's not. It's not the Devil. It is the Death card. And the Death card does not represent our death. It represents giving up old ways of thinking that no longer serve us. And those heads, that's what they represent. We have the head of a king and the head of a hierophant and the head of some kind of military leader maybe. But those are old ways of thinking. They were our old selves. And we want something better. We want to take what we have learned and leave behind the rest. Take what's useful, leave behind the rest. And there's another 5. We have the 5 of scrolls, which is the equivalent of this 5 of swords. So we have the same card again, and they were stacked, one on top of the other. So this is probably something you might want to focus on doing. Take what you know. Take what you've learned. Don't worry about all of it. Just take what's useful, leave behind the rest, and focus on going forward. The next card is the Six of Pentacles, which indicates cooperation, give and take. And that is under this World card. So, in order to get to this stage, this transformation, it may require some give and take. And that is not literal. That could be within you. You may have to come to a point where you realize that you are not going to be perfect. You are not going to be this angel being with these vibrant wings, in total control of your emotions and surrounded by love all the time. Well, you are surrounded by love all the time, but you know what I mean. You can't be a spiritual being and be locked here on earth. It's going to require some give and take, some compromise. And here under that Five of Stones, we have another Five of Wands. And the men in the Five of Wands are supposed to be working together, but they're all looking in different directions. They're all looking in different directions for their dream, for their goal. And so this state that you are looking to be in may not be attainable, at least right now, not in your mind, because your mind is saying, well, if I go this way or this way or this way, I'll reach this state of perfection. But then you realize here on earth, there is no state of perfection. We have to compromise with that physical existence. And the last card, Spirit gave us an extra, is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. And this person has all the love, so much love, and they have so much emotion that it has overpowered them. They have shut down. They are going nowhere. And they don't look very happy about it. And they don't understand why. But they're not functioning in the real world. They're just concentrating on that one aspect of themselves. But here, while we're on earth, we're expected and fully expected by Spirit to balance this earthly existence with our emotional being and our spiritual connection. We are still spirit, and we're always connected to Spirit. But while here, Spirit wants us to relay what it's like to be a living being and how that knowledge might be used to create balance in the world. Because that is often what's lacking here on earth. It's such a fabulous place, except it can get so out of balance. And us as spiritual beings, as people put here by Spirit, we're supposed to figure that out. It's going to take us more than one generation. It's already taken us so many. But we're getting there. I do think we're getting there with time. Every generation we get a little bit closer. Sometimes we have major setbacks, but then we take steps ahead again. We haven't given up on it. And that's what the shaman does. He hasn't given up on blending these aspects. I have a feeling that this shaman sometimes performs rituals that he is not fully confident that the ritual is the point, but he knows that while he's on earth, people need that physical connection too. We have to have the physical, emotional, and spiritual, and it is a delicate balance. And that is all I have for you today, Virgo. I really enjoyed being with you. Thank you for joining me. Oh, wait. Stay right there. I'm going to quickly look up that angel number. Okay, I'm back. And I looked up the angel number 555. You actually had 4 5s in this reading. 5 reoccurred over and over again. And the book I have says that this is encouraging you to expand your experiences with other people and with life. Get out there, look for new opportunities to connect. And that, I'm wondering if that is what's going to lead you to this balance of the shaman. The shaman is always connected to people, always connected to the world around him. That's what he does. He is the vessel that connects. And so that is what Spirit wants you to do. He wants you to call people up that you haven't talked to in a while. He wants you to go experience things around other people or other living things, nature. So that is Spirit's advice. And now, Virgo, it's time for me to go. I enjoyed being with you here today, and I hope you got something from this message. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribing would be great because I'd love to see you every week. Bye for now.